Missoula City Band and our friends at Garden City Springs. Welcome to Garden City Springs, please. Please, I'll expect you to be standing twice tonight. Once right now for the Star Spangled Banner. Welcome to our first full concert last week. Many of us are here with our big band. Here's the Missoula City Band and our company, and we'll be trading off and on. We'll do a tune, they'll do a tune, we'll do a tune together, and we'll end out the evening back and forth, and then all together again for another standing ovation, because I know how to program. Quite possibly, aside from the Stars and Stripes Forever, this is quite possibly the finest march ever composed. Thank you for obliging me and my fragile ego. Here is a Gillette Look Sharp march. convenient aspect of having company is that I know them. They were here last year with us, and their conductor is also our assistant conductor. So it's the segues are so easy, and I'm going to come out in the audience and find myself a gin and tonic and put down the work. Also, right now, while we've got you here spellbound, our collectors are coming out, and they'll put the pinch on you. Dig down deep, dig down even, give what you can afford, and thank you for your donations. And now, here's my buddy Don Jaramillo and the Garden City Strings.
Thank you so much. That was Pasquinade by Louis Gottschalk, and it was arranged for us by our bass player, Jay Wilson. So give a round of applause to Jay for doing such creative work. I think you're one song early. Right? Next is So Barcelona.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to be late.
This next piece is a tune that Quincy Jones wrote in the 60s. You know it from the Austin Powers movie. And it's a recognizable melody. And we've arranged it for the percussion section and one tuba player. So Kyle Gillette's going to be joining us on this with the percussion section. And enjoy this tune. It's a fun tune that Quincy wrote in 20 minutes. I hate him. 20 minutes. And probably with no computer at that. It is called Soul Bossa Nova. Enjoy. How about a round of applause for the percussion section? Great job there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Now it's your turn, Greg.
I kept the order down here at the podium, so I had no idea. Soul Bossa Nova. Hey, you always rent on those drummers back there, man. Yeah, baby. There's a few things we do each year to salute what came before, and this is one of those tunes. Forever and ever, this band has played this tune on this night in honor of the fine euphonium section. We have one missing tonight. Tom couldn't make it, but still we have half a dozen euphonium players. There was great euphonium players. One lived right across the rows, Stan Rose. Any of you remember him? One owned the ski joint out by East Missoula. We just had euphonium players like crazy. We still do. This is the Carl King schmaltzy beautiful ballad called A Night in June. Okay, here's something even more special. Elvis is in the house. Welcome to the bandstand, my buddy Don Jaramillo again, who did this arrangement, and I'm going to have him conduct because I'm still thirsty. And playing the part of Elvis tonight, many of us know him, the wonderful fellow originally from Butte. Please welcome to the bandstand, Mr. Eugene O'Neill. Right here.
Now the end is near, so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life as full, I've traveled each and every highway, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw through without exemption. I planned each sharp course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I been more than I could chew, but through it all, and never down, I did it I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I loved, laughed and cried, and my fill, my share of losing, and now, tears subside, I find it all I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words of real. I reckon shows I took the blows and did it my way. I reckon shows I took the blows and did it my way. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that orchestra and the leadership? Fantastic. Till we meet again, God bless you and adios.
Mr. Eugene O'Neill. I'm sending out the collectors again. that was dedicated to the Tisch family. They've been asking me to play Elvis forever. And then one of our tubas players back here, Kurt Stoppenbeck, said, hey, I've got a guy who does Elvis. And I got a cassette tape this winter, and Don did the arrangement. And then when we programmed it here, we thought, hot dang, we could have a symphony orchestra accompany him. I'm getting that strange feeling that in oncoming years that Elvis will be back in the house. It's a big production, putting all that together and hoping that things will work. Wonderful. Another tune that we do every year, and this is in honor of the old man that I followed. Alex Stepanzoff was a horn player, kinda, and a white Russian. Grew up in Siberia, and he came to the States with some exchange program, and he has made an impact in the United States, certainly here in Missoula. He owned the Bontown Bakery, married into money. The Bontown Bakery folks were Rockin' Rudy's is now, and pretended to run that bakery. He had no idea about business either, and he liked playing horn, but he wasn't schooled in music. He just liked it. But if it wasn't for him, the city band would have fallen apart after World War II. And he took it over for 50 years. He played the same concerts year after year after year. But he kept the band together. And I finally replaced him in 1993 when he got too old to step up on the podium. And every year he would do this tune and saying, reminding us that we may be from different places, but in the end, we are all old comrades. I was digging. Later on this summer, we'll do a tribute to first responders. Susan Hitz has been requesting it for years, and I was looking for the theme from Dragnet. And I poked it in, and it popped up this number. I went and got it, listened to it, couldn't find it anywhere. Finally got the score, had to go digging. You find it. There's 4 bars of Dragnet theme in it. But after listening to it a couple of times, I did find a full arrangement of Dragnet. We'll share it later on this summer. But after listening to this and studying it, I thought, well, what a damn cute piece this is. And especially for all us old people. For those of you that know, about every 3 or 4 years we play Instant Concert, which is a collection of classical and folk melodies, each about 4 to 8 bars long, just long enough for you to go, oh, I know, and then it changes. Right? This is like that, not quite as classy, but identify in this order. They're all sitcoms from 60s, maybe some 70s. MCAT's here. Thanks, Ron. Bless you, buddy. McHale's Navy. Adams Family. Leave It to Beaver. Happy Trails. Did you realize Roy Rogers' wife, Dale Evans, wrote the song? The Lone Ranger, which is really just a Rossini overture that we stole. Maverick. 4 bars of Dragnet. Gilligan's Isle, which, as Happy walked up here today, he looks just like Gilligan. Gotcha, Happy. You Bet Your Life, which was the Groucho Marx. I'm not old enough to recognize that one. Some of you are. Perry Mason, Alfred Hitchcock, and finally the best sitcom of all times, the theme from MASH. Enjoy. Hear the Rhapsody of reruns.
Next piece we're going to do is made famous. Actually, it's their tune. We're going to do Bohemian Rhapsody, My Queen. The story that Freddie Mercury actually started writing this piece in the 60s. And he wrote it before I think it was recorded in 75. And he wrote it in sections. And that's why when we hear Bohemian Rhapsody, we hear it in three as an opera or quasi-opera where he has a slow section, a fast section, the rock section, then he goes back to the slow section. We're only going to do two sections of Bohemian Rhapsody, so enjoy, and this has been fun put together with the Garden City Strings and the band, so enjoy Bohemian Rhapsody.
We're so lucky that Don decided to retire here. Man, that's another one of his arrangements, okay? Man, he moved here to take care of it. Yeah, Don, the family's clapping for you. I didn't know you had that much family here. He moved up here to take care of his mother-in-law. She says passed. He's running off to Boise for his service on her right now. But he moved to Montana, had himself a stroke, figured out that he couldn't play for a while, and I put his butt arranging. And now he's continuing to do that and rehab it. He plays trumpet too. Yeah, we're so lucky that he came up here. Hey, the band will do one more. I'm sorry. By request, here is a theme from the movie. Boy, I remember when it came out. Boy, my mama loved this movie. Here's the theme from Exodus. Starred in that movie? Kirk Douglas is the word, yeah. Moses, yeah? Oh, God. Oh, we've got two different versions of the movie. Thank you so much for coming out and spending some of your evening with us. Just another perfect Montana day before we have winter again this weekend. We'll be back next week with our patriotic tribute. Scott McKinney is going to sing some with us. Gretchen, hope so. And there's other music's coming up for you. If you get down to Bitterroot, the Bitterroot Community Band that we share a concert with later in the summer, they start their concert series tomorrow down at the Band Shell in Hamilton at 7:30 must be. And many of us will be down there playing in that band. And then our big band is playing with the Sweet Adelines Choir. Candy Johnson is in our clarinet section. She conducts the Sweet Adelines and also sings with our big band, and we'll be down at the University of Montana Recital Hall on Sunday at 3. The weather will be horrible. Come on inside, and it's a fundraiser for breast cancer research and work. So lots of stuff going on always in Missoula musically. This is the programming that I warned you about. So I had you standing up at the beginning, and I'll have you standing up here again. This is Montana. And in case you're a foreigner, or maybe a tourist from another galaxy, you know that when the state song happens, you stand up and you clap along and you sing it if you don't know the words. And we'll do it twice, so the first time around can be your rehearsal. Thanks to Jay Straw and High Tech Audio for our sound. Ron Scholl, Missoula Community Access Television, our guest, the Garden City String. Look at that. Band even applauded for us. Here is Montana. Remember, intro, sing, play. Thank you so much. Safe travels home. Good evening. See you in a week's time. If not before.